Hi you guys, it's your girl Devin K the model. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me again for another video. So today is Tuesday, so you guys already know Beauty Tuesdays. So today we are going to continue discussing our topic for Beauty Tuesdays, which is our Modern Etiquette Made Easy by Myka Meier. So you guys, we are now on chapter 3 in the 5-step Meier method to mastering etiquette. Chapter 3 is empower. So I'm really gonna try to condense this video down. I feel like I ramble and I try to put way too much context in one video. So I do apologize for that, you guys. So this chapter is to help give you a powerful presence, teach you what makes a person influential. So just to give you guys some context, I'm going to give you the definition of empower. This is according to the Oxford Dictionary. So the definition of empower is to give someone the authority or power to do something. So example, make someone stronger, more confident, especially in controlling their life and claiming their rights. So this is just to help you become more confident in who you are as a person, to become more polished, just to not feel like unsure of yourself in social or personal situations. So we talked about authority. Authority is the power or right to give orders, make decisions, and enforce obedience. So, for example, he had the absolute authority over his subordinates. A person or organization having power or control in a particular setting. So typically in politics or administrative sphere. So for example, would be like the health authorities, the government, the police. Like they have authority over us. They can, exhibit power and take actions and take legal rights and all of that kind of stuff. So there is a 6-step method to increase your authority as a person. So we're going to go through these 6 steps. The first step is to find your voice. So what does it mean to find your voice? So to find your voice, it means to have a powerful voice that demands respect, attention, and authority. You want your voice to be unwavering, firm, and strong. In the other video, we talked about speaking your truth even if your voice shakes. So don't be afraid to express your feelings or thoughts on a situation, because your thoughts are just as valid, your feelings are just as valid as anybody else's. The second step is to control your body language. So body language is about 90% nonverbal, as we discussed earlier. You want to maintain eye contact, have a steady gaze, and a strong posture. So you don't want to be slumped over having a conversation. That really shows that you're not really interested. And by following these steps and trips, you can command authority through your body. Step 3 is to speak up. Learn to be a very strong communicator, and also choose when to interject in a conversation. So you should only speak in a conversation if it's valuable or relatable to the topic that is being discussed. A good tip to add value to a conversation is to utilize references or statistics. Makes you look very knowledgeable. Step 4, make decisions. Be the leader, take charge. So for example, like in high school and college, whenever there was group projects, for some reason, I would always end up being the leader. And it's not like I'm a control freak or anything like that. It was just that someone needed to step up and they needed to take control. And so I just always happened to be that person to take initiative because I'm very confident in myself. I'm very book smart. Like, I'm not that street smart, but when it comes to books, oh my gosh, I am so smart academically. You shouldn't be afraid of people not agreeing with you. Because like I said, everyone has their thoughts and their opinions and their feelings about certain things, and that's okay. It is what makes the world unique. It's what makes everybody diverse and creates individuality in people. Step 5, be confident. We already talked about this. If you are just joining in this video, I did a whole video about confidence and how to grow your confidence. So you can review the steps to increase confidence, and remember to practice until you become it. Do not fake it until you make it. Practice until you become it. Step 6, get rid of fear. You guys, fear is one of the main things that holds us back from accomplishing our goals, our dreams, because we're too busy being afraid of rejection. But rejection is actually how we grow as a person, okay? We have to go through things that put us under pressure so that we can evolve. Diamonds are the most beautiful stone, and they are formed under intense pressure. So don't be afraid of pressure, you guys. Make that pressure turn you into the diamond that you are. Also, what you should do is when you're increasing your confidence, do not swear, you guys. Do not. It just is so unprofessional. It's very unladylike. It's very masculine. And for guys, it's not polished. It's not gentlemanly. You want to always put your best foot forward. All right, so we are now going to go through the Meier method of networking. So there are 4 parts to networking. So once you have mastered these skills in the empowering section, then you're gonna need to put these to use. So these are just some tips to put this to use. So target is the first step. You want to look approachable, you want to spot other approachable individuals, and you want to know how to approach other individuals. So you want to target an open group versus a closed group. You can see a closed versus an open group based on people's body positioning. So if everyone's shoulders are together and eye contact remains in the group, that's a closed group. So they're not probably going to be very open to welcoming another member into the conversation or the group. That's okay. Keep working the room. The next step is approach. How are you going to approach the group that you want to join when you do find an open group? So the first thing is to introduce yourself. And the second thing is you want to approach individuals who may appear alone. So people who may be standoffish, they may be in a corner, they're not really conversing with anyone, they may look nervous or shy or timid. Just go ahead and introduce yourself to them and bring them over to the group that you've been conversating with and the people that you've been getting to know. So to start a conversation, how are you going to do that? Well, number 1, don't talk about yourself. No. Wait for questions and ask questions. You want to ask open-ended questions. You don't want to ask questions where you can just get a yes or no answer, because that's going to make starting a conversation a lot more difficult. You want your conversation to just flow very, very naturally. So you can also utilize the back pocket 3, which is the first one, you can talk about current events. The second one, non-sensitive newsworthy topics. And the third one, general topics of interest to the group. So usually if you're at a function, say I'm going to a modeling function, well, a great topic to talk about would be like networking, modeling apps, modeling jobs, cities, contracts, independent modeling versus working with an agency, pros and cons of being a model, things like that. And you can utilize this with any topic, you guys, in any situation. So now that you have the conversation flowing, what should you and should you not talk about? Well, there's 9 no topics. Number 1, money. You never want to discuss finances because everybody is in a different financial situation and you could offend or embarrass someone without even realizing it. Number 2, politics. That's just a no in general. Number 3, religion. Remember, separation of church and state. So you don't want to discuss politics and you don't want to discuss religion because, again, you can offend somebody. Number 4, sex. Why would you just discuss your personal sexual life or sex in general? No, not a good look. Number 5 is vices. So things that you may be addicted to or you can't function without. That's not a good thing to discuss. It's going to kind of make you look crazy, especially since you're just getting to know this group of individuals. Number 6, general illness. That's just really a negative topic. You want to keep the conversation positive, going in a positive direction. Number 7, diet. If you talk about your diet, unless like you're there to discuss health and everything, that can make people feel very uncomfortable, especially women, because we're constantly comparing ourselves to the next woman instead of just being satisfied and accepting ourselves how we are and accepting the body that God has given us. Number 8, gossip. You don't want to gossip about people because you never know who may know who. Number 9, family specifics. Families are just kind of off limit in general. You know, you don't want to get into family drama, family situations. And 10, you never ever want to ask someone, so what do you do? That's just like, I don't know, it can just be very demeaning and rude and make people feel like they're not as important or as valuable or a valuable member to society based on what their career choice is. So how do you keep the conversation flowing? So there is 4 things you can do to keep the conversation according to Michaela. Ask questions, listen, and stay engaged. WWHC. What does WWHC stand for? What, why, how, compliment. So you want to actively listen and stay engaged. Say the topic is modeling. So what is your specific niche in modeling? Why do you enjoy that specific niche? How do you feel when you perform in that specific niche? And then follow up with a compliment after they've explained those. Wow, that is so amazing that you are able to do X, Y, and Z in your career field. And then you want to repeat it again with the next topic of the conversation, you guys. So I really just made this a short, sweet video. I condensed it a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope these topics really help you and that they can mold you and help you become more confident, more powerful, and to manifest and attract the life you want and the person that you want to be. So again, you guys, happy Beauty Tuesdays from Devin K. the Model. I hope everybody is staying safe, happy, positive, and productive in these crazy times. And bye until next time.